Well, here we are. We are post-elections, and regardless of results, the world is moving forward, and so will real estate. So, want to take a minute, kind of explain where my thoughts are at in terms of the market, the rest of this year, and as everyone always asks, what will the spring look like? So, right now, rates are just kind of holding steady. There's not a lot on the horizon in terms of predictions that they're going to go way up or way down. Their prediction is overall that things will kind of stay as is. Maybe there's a little dip in January. Some people might think market conditions overall, as far as inventory, supply, demand, I think we're just kind of at a neutral place right now. After what is 9-10 years of an absolute seller's market, I would say things are still selling relatively quickly compared to industry averages over the last decades, but not crazy. We did land a house for some buyers that had 3 or 4 offers on it, and that's about as crazy as we're seeing right now. That one did get bid up a little bit over asking, but not 50, 100,000, waiving everything. So yes, are we seeing some homes still getting multiple attention? Yeah, but as a whole, we're not seeing that much of that going on. I'm telling sellers, depending on price point, condition, and all that they should expect anywhere from 1 day to 1 month. Some are taking longer if it's, in the upper price point or a very specific home. But your average $400,000, $500,000, $600,000, $700,000 home in different areas is still selling relatively. So that's kind of what we are seeing. We just put out our Visser report, which we do every quarter, and it has all the greatest stats about, square footage averages, days on market. We highlight someone in the community, and we just have some really good content that we try to provide you guys. And that's what today's about. Just double down on what we're seeing. Now, moving forward, my prediction is, like every February 7th, and I say that somewhat jokingly, but February 7th, the sun comes out and all of a sudden everybody thinks real estate again. We'll probably see that again, is my guess. Are we going to see the chaotic, markets we saw springs of the past, whether it was 2017, 19, 11, whatever it was? I'm not, certain that it'll be crazy. But I do think Grand Rapids is still on the rise. I think we are still absorbing a lot of humans, a lot of people coming here. It is such a great bang for buck still compared to national averages. And I do believe that growth is still on our horizon here. So I do think this spring is going to be good. So what does that mean to you buyers? You might want to get in the market now, because I do find the best pricing for buyers are these months, the end of the year going into the beginning of the next year. So is it a good time to be in the market? Yeah, if you're ready to buy, interest rates aren't atrocious. They're not what they were, but they are also not 7.5%, 8% like they were at one point either. They're kind of hovering that 6.5% right now, which, theoretically and just looking at what they were, they were 20% back when our parents were buying houses. So I think now is a good time to buy. And depending on your timeline and what you're trying to do on the listing side, it's also an okay time to sell. There are buyers in the market, albeit not as many. So we're just not seeing as crazy of a bidding up process like we were at one point in the past. So that's what I got for you. As always, I want to be your resource. I want to advise you just as I'd advise myself, my loved ones, my parents, whatever it is. I want to make sure I give you non-biased, transparent advice to make sure you do the best you can with your biggest asset. So, till next time, we'll catch you.